team from the Pac-12, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Charlotte's offense will get the first crack at it here. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down coming up.
Right on the money. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Charlotte.
They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Utah State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll try to run for it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Aggies in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
To the air on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The misconnection leaves him with a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Sends it back in motion. Flips it out to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Utah State up-tempo.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Got it, looking for a first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Utah State offense has it going. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weeks. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense gets the sack and puts him in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it, and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Knocked out way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Little. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Leaves it with the running back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Utah State up-tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The receiver on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're going to run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got him in the flat, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. War Eagle. Auburn is putting on a show offensively. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up 14 over Ole Miss. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Nestled just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
And with time running out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee, content to be on top as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to set up the screen. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick, and that guy's one of them.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Another Charlotte.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, Threw it in there. Great job. Great.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it sweeps. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They go to the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the 49ers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Using the quick game. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Niners! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Wants to keep it in the air. Floats it out in space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Aggies want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The 49ers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Utah State up-tempo. Going to sling it on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great... There he goes! And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
13.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Puts it out of the air. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Utah State offense has it going. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. Really good running back. We talked to them this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Utah State up-tempo. Caught behind the line. It's Evanson. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And that is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Utah State.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Obvious thinking here. Get the two-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. They want to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal.
Charlotte, 24. Utah State, 21.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Utah State up-tempo.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
To the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Off the play fake. Sends it downfield. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Listen, I understand it. I get it. We got to make plays. We're losing. It's the fourth quarter. We got to go out there and make some plays. We just got to find those plays that maybe take risks, but we got to make sure we're throwing the football in a safe spot where only my receiver's going to get it. I can't turn the football over again. I'm trying to do everything I can to get back in this ballgame.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Pulls and fires complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3rd down play from the gun. Unloads it downfield. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. It's a draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab down the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Touchdown, Utah State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides.